Welcome back, everybody.
Hi.
To another outstanding episode of the Square Table Degenerates podcast. We're joined today by the lovely wife, Kim. Say hi, Kim.
Hi, Kim.
Kim's there. And there's Patty Ice. Pat, join us. What's up, buddy? How was your week?
How's it going? It was a good week.
Did you work this week?
I did.
Did you see any car accidents or anything like that? No?
Not.
Did you still have your license still valid? All that
license
stuff?
is valid, yes.
That's good, man. For those of you out there, I know there was a lot of rumors going around about Pat's license. It is valid according to Pat. So if you want to keep those rumors, man, just take it up with him. Just take it up with him, man. It's not me. But we're here for the Extreme Makeover Joe's Face edition. We're going to turn this into some chickness.
I don't think...
And just roll from there, man. Say hi if you're out there. I'll give you a shout out. Anything you want to promote, I'm always about that. Let's get right into this because Kim doesn't want to run. She likes me, but not that much. We got, let's see, Keith is in the house. What's up, Keith, my man? Blake is in the house. Blake TV. Check out his channel. He's a good channel. He's a fun dude. Man, all the guys are coming over from the barbecue community. We got a lot of barbecue guys.
The makeup will do zero.
I like it. Madwood's in the house. What's up, buddy?
Zero improvement.
We're going to see. All right, explain what you're doing as you're doing it because I have no idea what this crap is. All right, go ahead.
I'm putting makeup on your face.
All right. All right, what she's putting the next layer on. All right, go ahead. Start doing it.
All right.
This is a brush.
This is foundation. It's not a brush. Dork.
It feels like a foundation brush.
It's not a brush. It doesn't have bristles, Joe. We need to cover you up
like,
there.
You getting ready for the sequel to Braveheart? Is this war paint going on?
Something like that.
It's going to be like that dude who stormed the Capitol.
Freedom!
Man, you can tell you still got some of your beard. Look at that.
Oh, nice. Did you see that guy who stormed the Capitol got organic food as his,
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Dude.
He did get it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like privilege personified. Like, who the fuck gets organic food?
Wow,
And the girl that wanted to go to Mexico, they let her go to Mexico.
They're just letting them motherfuckers do whatever.
Yep.
All right, what's this called? The brush called? This
is a powder brush. It's a blending brush.
Oh, okay, so they're powdering the makeup team is powdering the makeup into the face at this point.
I get to go like this and beat on your face.
There's a stabbing thing on there, so the makeup team drew blood. I can see the comments as they're coming in, guys, because I got good eyes. So bring them in if you want something to promote or you're all about talking about cheese, something like that. We did a cheese episode a while back. Remember that one, Pat?
We didn't do the cheese yet.
Not yet. We did a cheese episode a while back. We could do another one.
Head cheese.
When did we do? Oh, the head cheese. That's
yeah,
right.
the head cheese.
Oh, that was disgusting.
gross.
That was so nasty. I think we almost had a reverse.
I thought you were talking about the cheese races. I was like, we never.
No, we never did those yet.
Cheese races?
Yeah, the cheese races. You drink a beer, eat a piece of cheese, drink a beer, eat a piece of cheese. Obviously, I can't do it because I don't drink. But Pat and Don was going to do it. And then Don started working at a place that rhymes with Glamazon. We're not going to disclose where it's at. But so he couldn't do it one night. But he actually, I don't know if we're allowed to talk about it, but Don lost his wallet. So he's in a world of hurt right now. If you lose your wallet, you're fucked.
That's not a good feeling.
No, it's not.
And I can talk about it because I know Don never watches the show when he's not here. So that's fun. It's funny how people on the show never even watch the damn show.
There's zero improvements happening right now.
She has to put the makeup team has to put a couple coats on here so we can see it. Says, is this Joe's prom night? Yes. And Josh and the babe, yeah, this is what you're going to look like because Josh,
dude,
he's
what are you doing?
He looks just like me now with his head like this. Yeah, so Josh, you're going to be a chick, bro.
So I'm getting a preview of what the Vorell family does on for shits and giggles.
Yeah, we make up Joe.
It says it looks like a young Frankenstein.
No, he looks like a murder queen.
I feel like I'm intruding on a family night.
I look like Uncle Fester slowly turning transgender.
Uncle Fester?
I'm Uncle
Fester.
Transgender Uncle Fester is what I'm slowly turning into.
Sure.
Right now, the makeup team is still applying more of the brush stuff.
Uncle Fester, if he was a member of the Rocky Horror Picture Show.
This is the first time I've been clean shaven in quite a while. It feels weird not having a. Wow, dude, I'm starting to look like a chick. That's weird.
Not even close.
No, if you look at this part right here, bro, I'm really.
You don't even look like a man. You look like a fucking.
I look like
Uncle Fester.
Yeah.
I look like I'm in a fucking casket like this. R.I.P. Joe Vorell. That was one of my favorite episodes. I thought nobody fucking did the homework. It pissed me off that day. The funeral episode.
Nobody did what?
when I did when we did the funeral episode.
What did we not do?
Funeral episode.
Remember that one funeral? We were supposed to all write obits for each other. Nobody did that. damn
Oh
fucking
yeah, because we thought that was stupid.
No, because you guys don't do fucking homework. Nobody brings you energy. Don's idea is, let's punch each other in the face.
I would have got more views than.
Don would have been winning in 2 fucking seconds. All right, right now the makeup team is applying some kind of stuff to my eyeballs.
Concealer.
It's called concealment.
Concealer.
Oh, concealed weapon or concealer.
Don't squint your eyes.
I'm not. My eyes
Or I'm
are.
gonna end up putting my thumb in your eye.
This is very dangerous. For those of you at home, the makeup team has their thumb right by my eye.
Do it
They
anyway.
could recall any bad events and just poke my eye out at any time. This is a very, very vulnerable position for your boy Joey Edibles right now.
Oh my god.
Do you gotta sit there with your mouth open like that?
Oh. It says, let's see, the guy from Silence of the Lambs, Pat has a beard. Pat did trim his beard. Good job, buddy.
Thank you.
Look at that.
Thank you.
I'm proud of you, man. For those of you who don't know, we've been getting on Pat to trim his beard up
All right.
for quite a while, and he finally he hooked it up.
I
He looks
did
good.
because I've been lazy and I don't listen to you. But what were you saying about the viewer?
What's that?
I don't listen to
What
it.
about the viewer you're trailing off?
Oh,
Talking about
Josh and the Babe, we're doing an Extreme Makeover, Joe's Face Edition.
No, what was the comment about me? Was there a
Oh,
comment?
no, there wasn't a comment about, no, Emily Gilbertson wrote Pat's next. Guyverson's. And I wrote, Pat, and I was just looking over at you because you still have your beard, but I was like, oh, you guys beard trim. Yeah, Josh and the Babe, I'm getting,
See, Emily Jo knows.
I'm doing some makeup because the wife's always wanted to do this, and we didn't really have guests this week, so it was a perfect time to do it. With some kind of stick thing. No Pokemons. Oh, we got 8. We're up to eight live viewers. That's cool, man. And Lep TV, dude, you brought in the cheese, man. You're a good dude. I like Lep. I'm gonna have to give him some love on the flip side, man. As I told you, these guys that came in the past couple weeks, man, we've been out there in these streams, been some solid subs, man.
Already
Solid viewers. I love it. All right, now the makeup team is putting on some sort of brush thing. I don't know where is this gonna go. Where's this part gonna go?
Up your nose.
She's gonna do the inside of my nose for some reason.
Your son's loving this. Can you move a little closer?
Move a little closer with Air at Extra Dry. If you're out there and you work for Air at Extra Dry and you want to sponsor the show, please email me at joelvorell@yahoo.com. Oh, and Josh, I also forgot the fucking envelopes when I went to the Dollar General, and I was thinking about it too, and I totally forgot. No, it was at the Five Below. I went to the Five Below because I had to buy headphones so it didn't sound too bad when we was talking. So, Pat.
What's up, buddy?
When does your driver's license need to be renewed?
So
2024 or 2023?
2 years, so 23.
Okay, you got plenty of time, Pat.
Yeah.
So for those of you in the Pat rumors,
Makeup.
Eastwood says, "Are they saving your privates?" We'll talk about that later. I'm
No,
just
we
kidding.
won't.
We won't. I mean, I don't know. We'll see. We'll figure out what's going on. Maybe we can do some
Nope.
some shearing once the family's gone. I'm not gonna
Ed Sheeran.
I'm not gonna Ed Sheeran. I'm Ed Sheeran my balls. No. Josh is gonna be mad because this is gonna look just like Josh, but if he was a chick. I sent Lap TV at Jason earlier. I sent him a picture of me and I was like, "Hey, this is my impression of Josh." And he started fucking cracking up. And it was great. Right now, it's something to my eyeball. I think this is eyeshadow or eyeliner. Or...
No, I'm wearing eyeliner.
It's not eyeliner.
That face looks so
Mm.
real.
I know, right? I look like a.
Well, I don't have the right color for his face.
The right color for my face is like Mediterranean stump.
For those of you listening or watching that were thinking about unsubscribing to the podcast,
Keep it open.
I don't blame you
Keep it open.
after this show.
Man, tell people to subscribe, not unsubscribe.
After this show.
What's wrong with this show?
Right? People like this stuff.
Just
Well, we're still at 8
because
viewers.
I'm on it and you want to get rid of it? Is that what it is?
No, of course not.
Right, it's only the second show the wife's even been on, I think. She was on the show
Right,
with
so-
Ocha Amadubuda. I can't remember what the heck's her name.
Ocha.
Ocha, yeah.
You should have been on the show last week.
Oh, Pat, did I tell you?
Wrestling.
Did I tell you, Pat? I talked to over Wave and into movie in Los Angeles. And then
The long name man?
yeah, on the Instagram feed.
Nice.
I was like, dude, you gotta get me up on your feed. And he's like, yeah. I was like, so he put me up.
He won't shut up for 5 seconds.
He still doesn't return my email, but I told him to return it. I was like, dude, you gotta get on the show, man. He's like, okay. I was just,
Let him take his time.
I'm waiting on like 8 people to get back to me. It's kind of irritating, but you know, it's the nature of the game. Right now, the makeup team's doing my eyebrows, or there's something going in my eyebrows. Feels like a paintbrush or something. Tastes like victory. Everything tastes like victory when you.
Tastes like victory. You want me to put it in your mouth? God.
Makeup tastes terrible. Don't eat it.
How would you know?
You eat makeup, Nikki?
No, I've never eaten makeup.
My children eat makeup.
Well, that would explain a lot about you.
And you did purple lipstick for a cosplay, but didn't have it so you used eyeshadow.
I eat eggs.
But you ate
I really like eggs.
Eggs are great.
Yeah, they actually are.
I hate eggs.
What?
Why is your buddy? Hey, Pat, people want to know why are you using so much hand sanitizer?
This is my thing.
Oh, he has one of those phobias about getting.
He works with the public.
Exactly.
Yeah, he works at. Well, we can't. We don't want to disclose his employer,
I
but it's like
got my mask too.
it's like have you ever seen one of those places where they sell a bunch of food in a certain area? He works in one of those places.
Who asked that? Was it Emily?
No, it was somebody just asked why you're using so much hand sanitizer. It was one of the new folks.
Trying to save lives. That's why.
You're a hero, Patrick. Pat's a hero, guys. A lot of people don't know that.
I'm essential.
You're an essential employee.
As are you.
Yeah. Oh, boy.
I can feel the makeup on my pores now. I can feel it. It's a lot. Ooh, it's cold. She put the makeup in the freezer.
Yeah, Joe, I put the makeup in the freezer.
What I used to remember when the kids were little, I used to put something in the freezer, and then what was that?
I don't know. You put everything in the freezer.
Why do you
just
put
to-
make? Why would you put
Put your balls in the.
No.
Whoa.
Oh, I remember what it was.
Hey-o.
When they were really little, I used to put. You know what a gallon of milk looks like? I used to put the baby in the middle,
Did you just say you know what a gallon of milk looks like?
and I would put the baby in the middle. And I put a gallon of milk at each side of the baby, and the baby would start shivering.
No, what?
He
It was
works in the
Nikki,
freaking dairy department. Do you know what a gallon of milk
Everybody
looks
knows
like?
what a gallon of milk
Hey,
looks
Jim,
like.
Jim Robchick's in the house. Jules in the house. What's
Oh
up?
my god.
You know what?
We're up to 11 concurrents, man. It's awesome. That's the most we had since William Hung, I think. Or that no, we had that McNeely, I think, too. Then one episode at Lep's house too. We had like 19 peak concurrents. But that was on his channel and my channel too. For those of you just joining us, I'm getting an extreme makeover of my face.
In your face. On your
Beat him to
face.
death. Beat him with the beauty blender.
Right now I'm getting patted with a sponge, it feels like. For those of you who know, this is like if you ever seen a roller skate, it's like the front of a roller skate, but really soft, going right in your face. Now next is a brush.
Oh my god.
This brush is calming. It feels like silk.
Poop.
Doesn't feel like poop.
Shut
No.
up.
Yeah, audience, please remember that this is a live show, audience, and that you are paid to be here. So act like it.
That's why you're killing someone.
Where's my check?
With the.
Right?
Check once we start making money, people get paid to be here.
It's just like Giant Eagle. Checks in the mail.
right.
I know there's some more powder going on. It looks like.
Do you know what a gallon of milk is?
Bronzer?
Some people don't know what gallon looks like. Some people.
Everybody knows what a gallon of milk looks like.
We have international listeners. man.
Like, have you ever seen a taco?
Some of these people are from other countries, dude. They might get it in like fucking paper cartons or glass bottles or some shit.
In Canada, they get it in bags.
They don't get.
I used to get that in high school. Remember the
Jim
cafeteria?
Renner's just like, what the fuck? I'm trying out for the female Royal Rumble, Jim. I'm gonna be Josephina.
The
Morel.
cafeteria in my high school had we got milk and eggs.
I used to get every day. I would get one nutty bar for 50 cents and a.
Why a nutty bar? Why were you shocking?
And I think of a Dairyman's iced tea for like 55 cents.
Why does your father do anything?
It was $1.05 every day, and that's all I spent for lunch.
Fight.
People used to give me free food though when I was in high school, because you know I liked food.
Will you shut it?
I
Oh,
would just eat all the day.
I like cafeteria food.
Oh, White Chipmunks in the house. If you haven't checked out White Chipmunks channel, go to her channel and subscribe to that shit. It's so awesome, man.
What's the?
She has a bunch of white chipmunks, and they just run around in these wheels and stuff, bro. It's fucking
Oh
awesome.
my gosh, I want to see that.
It's like a cool. If you ever need just like watch something simple and just simplify your life, watch the White Chipmunks. Watch one of her feeds. She does live feeds too, but because I like one because one time sometimes the chipmunk will run on the wheel, and then the other chipmunk will run out. It'll go up the top and it fall down. That's my favorite part of the channel. What? She's watching basketball. If you guys know the score of the Cavs game, let me know because I haven't
I
seen
can
check
pull
my
it.
phone.
I can pull it. Hold up.
Because we were beating the Bucks at halftime.
They're up by 3 going into the 4th.
If we can beat Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Bucks, that'd be amazing. So far, the comments are amazing, Kim. This is my amazing wife, Kimberly. For those of you who've never seen her before.
117-105 Milwaukee with 2.5 to go in the 4th.
Oh, we lost that game. Darn it.
Oh
Ooh, we're up to 13. Skinner Farms in the house. What's up?
People really want
Jeremy V in the house. Oh, Jeremy V, I'm just getting a makeover from the wife. Test out this makeup and see what I look like if I was a chick. Well, not really, because I'm 6'3", 240 pounds of twisted steel and sex appeal.
Open your eyes.
Oh, eyes. They said over here.
Open your eyes.
You can bow head to grow.
Open your eyes so your wife can gouge him out.
Right?
Open your
I'm close.
eyes to the suffering and the pain in the world today.
Oh, shut up.
There's no Pikachus. Pikachus are not real. This is our highest rated episode of the year so far, I think. Raptors Nets. Okay. How's how the Nets doing? Kyrie was stinking up the joint when he played the game.
They just beat the Raptors.
Another thing's
They
going on
don't
my
play- they
eye
don't
right
play-
now.
They don't play defense though. So
The Cavs don't, or the Raptors, or the Nets?
Nets. They don't play D. Or is your Trevor Bauer signed with the Dodgers?
I do got some deep set eyes, man. And my basic training ID back in '95, it looked like I didn't have fucking eyes, dude. The eyes just were black spots. I looked like that guy from Full Metal Jacket. Vincent D'Onofrio. Private Pile was his name in the show. Oh, now we got the brush. I think this is the thing that makes your eyelashes look fucking fleek or whatever.
Okay, you gotta open them.
Got my ass all done. Sleep.
Don't say sleep again. Please
Don't close your eyes.
It's tickled. Hey, I want the eye laugh because it's
I'm
tickled.
sick of zombies.
I want an eye laugh.
You're doing good now.
Okay, can you lift your head up? Thank you.
Feel like I'm
Head
getting,
up, eyes open.
feel like I'm getting a COVID test in my eye.
You're gonna get demonetized.
Why? Because I'm getting eye makeup? I'm not even monetized. How the fuck can I get something when I'm not even it? It's like saying I'm going to be unblack. Like I was never black to begin with.
Look up.
Why are you trying my food cookie?
Free cookie. This tickles.
It tickles.
Yeah.
You are so weird.
You've never done this before.
I had to use mascara as eyeliner.
Ooh. Man, that's all. Look at me. I look ridiculous. All right, do the rest of it. Did you have lipstick you were going to do? Is that, are you going to do the thing where you color the outside of it and then do the thing, or how's that work?
No, I don't have that.
All right, this is SO2 for those of you who are looking. It says you're getting titties implanted.
It's 502.
Oh, 502 is the shade if you're out there in makeup land and you want to do the show. And you want to do the, man. And you want to do, you want to, I'm not drunk. The eye makeup made me feel drunk. He's doing, I am going to wear a wig. We got a wig coming up. What was we just talking about? Oh, the makeup shade. It's from, was it Estee Lauder or Maybelline?
L'Oreal Paris.
L'Oreal. It's made in Paris. It's very fucking fancy. It's a shade S502.
It's 502.
Oh,
there is no S.
There's no S prefix. It's just 502.
Sweet and salty.
Hmm.
All right.
I'm gonna kiss Pat's lipstick. I like your lipstick on her face.
Well, considering she's watching it, I think she would know.
That'd be funny. All right, well. Wait till the wig comes out. Give a look at this.
Oh my god.
I'm not allowed to leave until he removes the wig.
I gotta burp.
You burp in my face, I swear to God, I will punch you. Rub your lips together.
I feel like a colored pencil.
Well, that's pretty much what it is.
How many viewers did we drop? How many subscriptions?
We got 18 million viewers. Yeah, if you're out there and you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe and click the bell. You're notified when I go live and I do stupid shit like this, which is every Friday. So you don't really need to click the bell because it's live Friday every 9:30. But if you want to, sometimes I do specials, so just click the bell.
Shut your mouth! Damn it.
It says you're not wrong. Tell me I'm wrong. Oh, wait, I gotta catch some other things. Mr. 502. Oh, it's 502. Shade 502. The S is for shade, and then
There was no S. Don't listen to Joe. There's no S.
it's empty cap. Oh, this is
502. There's no S.
502 sweet and salty. For those of you wondering at home what the flavor was. All right.
Flavor?
Or the scent, whatever the fuck that
It's
makeup.
a color.
Color. I don't do makeup. I'm not a fucking mortician.
Fucking mortician.
Morticians do makeup. Dead bodies. It's easier than that. Do live body.
Well, it's definitely easier than doing it on you. That's for sure.
Well, that's because I'm dead.
Because you don't shut your damn mouth.
I'm dead sexy.
My God.
I look like a horse if the horse is sexy. So.
I'm gonna punch him. I swear to fucking God.
Blake TV says I look lovely tonight. I agree. I look lovely all the time. But tonight I'm like chick sexy. Maybe not. We'll see. Let's keep going.
Chick sexy?
Like if I was to walk down the street, people would just start throwing hundreds at me because I'm fucking.
They might throw bricks.
hit me in the face.
So good.
I don't know that they're gonna throw good things.
And right now the makeup team's working on some fairy dust. It says that sounds very masculine.
Very masculine. You do not make a good girl.
Well, I'm 6'3" and 240 pounds. Man, compared to like how tall you are, I'm really tall, dude.
Shut up.
You're like 5'3" and I'm like 6'3".
I've got a makeup brush.
When
I know how to use
when
it.
I'm in these shoes, I'm like 6'3" .5". I'm big. I'm tall.
Nobody cares.
The viewers care.
No, they don't.
The viewers love me, man. I'm like Marvin Gaye to those guys, except I didn't get killed. Marvin Gaye got killed by his son for rapping about something, right?
He got killed by his father.
His dad killed him?
His dad
Wow.
killed Marvin Gaye over money.
Over money?
Uh,
Oh wow! If Jimmy ever gets famous, that's gonna be me. I'm just kidding. I wouldn't do that to Jimmy again.
but no,
Again?
Right now, the makeup team's putting stuff on my cheeks to
again, he said
seal
again.
to keep in the sealer from the when you put it on the pavement.
What?
I'm using concrete terms to relate to our concrete audience. Billy Bob and Singblade. I like the way she puts on makeup. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I get that. I see that. I see that.
That's true, but I'm the idiot with North Olmsted, Ohio's #1 live podcast on Friday
You're the
night.
only podcast on Friday nights at 9:30 because most people are doing normal things at 9:30.
No, we got an international audience of 9 people. All right, so the makeup team put on some. Well, all right, so are we done? Is that, okay. So the makeup team is going to put on the wig, and then we're going to keep going with the show.
If you damage this, I damage your
All right,
face.
be careful. Be careful.
Be careful. Don't want to knock down his
The 24-year-old makeup team is putting on the wig here. So they chose a purple color because I was
Oh, you
wearing
want a purple?
purple.
Okay,
so-
hold on. Let me get the brush. Jimmy, grab me
Oh
the
my
brush.
Uh-oh.
You look like a zombie.
All right, let me.
You look like a zombie.
Blake TV is still in the house. Terry's in the house. What's up, buddy?
His head is not back.
All right,
Oh my God.
the makeup team is it's making my hair straighter or make it so I don't look like a moron, dude.
You are.
We have an honorable decorum on this show that we have to maintain. Okay, I demand respect.
Hold on a minute.
Close your eyes.
Don't touch the wig.
Ah, somebody just sprayed alcohol on my face. It burns!
It's called setting spray.
She sprayed desert sunset spray in my face.
Thank you.
I said don't touch the wig.
Dude, you gotta move these hairs out my face. They're right all over the place in my face. All right, the makeup team is going to
Apologies if this stabs your head.
putting on the these barrettes. I think she said the makeup.
It's a clip.
It's a magazine.
Sorry.
It's called Magazine, Nicole, not Clip. Don't offend our audience.
Here, I'll fix it.
Oh, hold on. The head makeup mistress is gonna fit his stuff. All right. She knows. She's been doing hair for like 20 years. She knows this. See, you're 24. All right.
I'm 72.
70. I'm only 3.5 years old. All right, we're almost done with the wig, fellas. So, and then lady listeners too. It's not just fellas. Even though YouTube says my audience is 100% male, but I see there's females because these are female names. Like Julie's a female name.
All right, so why would you say fellas when there's ladies listening, you idiot?
All right.
I said stop moving.
Are you ready?
You're making this way more difficult than it already is.
All right.
It looks like a blonde.
I want to put it behind my ear so I can see, bro.
No.
All right, there. All right. Makeup team.
He's one ugly woman.
Yeah.
I look sexy.
He was an ugly man.
Why'd you give me the weird one over the eye look?
If you damage the wig, I'm going to. I'm.
No.
I can't.
Go.
Can't
I look like Sebastian Bach if he had purple hair.
No.
Not even
No.
close.
I do kind of look like purple dust. Like instead of gold dust, I'm purple dust. Hulk Hogan, do not come to WrestleMania this Sunday, or I will end your career. That makes no sense. I don't even know what wrestler that was. Moving right along. It says, let's see, we got some comments here. White Chipmunks, I am a female. Oh yeah, the White Chipmunk's name is Janice. Indeed, Julie wrote, Blake TV wrote, couldn't tonight, Skinner Farms, Lily had family over almost. Blake was on earlier. I saw the one stream. Was that earlier? That might have been yesterday.
Damage the wig.
Maybe it was on
He's not
today.
going to damage the wig. He's just
Somebody was on earlier before. No, that was Ryan. Barbecue TV was on earlier. And then, I can take a picture. We're getting some media photos going on. With paparazzi, man. I am sexy. I am a sexy beast. I am sexy as hell, man. Patrick,
What's up?
wait till the makeup team gets their makeup kit. She wanted to disperse the show here in a second, and then we're
Open
going
that
to
lid, Jimmy.
continue with the
Jimmy,
conversation.
open that
Well,
lid.
no, I can take you serious if you're going to be like that the rest of the show.
Oh, that's fine. You don't really look at me anyways, I don't think, so we should be okay.
That's true.
I was going to smoke this, but this is the lid to a makeup cap. This is, see, look, they look similar, look. Well, kind of. Like a cigarillo, this is one of those weird cigarillos with the stripe, but normally this is look like a cigarillo, so I was about to light this. I don't have a dress. I mean, I theoretically I could go upstairs and put on one of the wife's dresses, but I mean, I'm not really going anywhere, so it's kind of silly. But there is a picture out there. I know Chris Kramer's not watching, but Chris Kramer has a picture of me in 2001. We were at the bar, and I was wearing a dress and this pink top, and I had a blonde wig on, and I had even more over the top makeup than this. I think it was Renee did it, and then we went to the grandstand, and then we went to some party, and I got really loaded. I don't remember what happened after that.
You got loaded? Oh, no way, dude.
Man, I used to drink a lot, for those of you who don't know. A lot. Like more than you did,
Wait.
Blake TV. Blake TV didn't drink that much, but not nearly as much as I did back in the day. The makeup team is wrapping up operations here shortly, and we're
Here's all yours.
all right. Good night, makeup team. We love you.
Been up since 4.
If you're here's a tip for you guys out there. Don't tell your makeup team you love them unless you're going out with them. I'm going out with the makeup team. All right. Join the party, Patrick.
I'm going to leave this here for now.
All right. Bye, Kim.
Bye.
Oh,
Bye.
man.
Thanks to the lovely wife for showing up with the show. Now we can talk about guy topics like titties and bears.
You're really going to be like this? Oh,
Yeah, that's the whole point of the show, bro. Rosie O'Donnell's sister, Rosie. Do you remember when Jim Rome used to call Rosie O'Donnell Rosie Old Fat?
I'm just laughing at you, man.
I do look kind of ridiculous.
Oh, Jesus. I can't look
I'm going to
at
follow my
that.
head in the morning like, what the fuck am I like?
I can't look at you the rest of the show. I can't look at you the rest of the show.
All right, so
Please.
Pat,
What's up?
Super Bowl prop bets. Let's look up some here, man. Because
Okay.
you got let's see what. Let's do that. Let's go over some bets we can make with the Super Bowl, just me and you, and see who comes up with the best. And the winner has to. We got to come up with something.
Ooh, yeah. Let's do like a stunt.
Yeah.
Okay. What do you want to do?
You want to do the taser to the nuts thing?
No.
Taser. Okay. For those of you out there, give us a
You
stunt.
know what? God damn it. You know what we should have done?
What's that?
We should have done this as the bet.
See, Bill,
Whoever loses between you and I gets a makeover.
that's true. That would have been a better idea than this bullshit.
Shit.
I mean,
I would
if you
do
don't-
it too, man.
Let's see here. I need a pen so we can come up with some of these Super Bowl prop bets.
All right. If anybody has an idea for a stunt to do for the loser, let us know.
Pat would get tased to the nuts if you want. No, I'm just kidding. He's not going to get tased to the nuts. Let's look
No,
up some
we're not.
Super Bowl
Definitely
prop
not going
bets
to do
here.
that.
For those of you overseas and don't know what the Super Bowl is, some don't. You're going to laugh at that. We got some international
All right,
coming in, buddy.
all right.
The Super Bowl 55 is this Sunday. The 11-5 Tampa Bay Buccaneers are actually hosting. It's the first time a home team has held the Super Bowl. The
It's pretty cool.
14-2 Chiefs, and the Chiefs are the 3.5-point favorites or 3-point favorites, something like that. Now, the let's see here. Let's go. Some of these prop bets. For those of you who don't know what a prop bet is, a prop bet is like, say, the running back goes over 87 yards. You can bet over or under 87 yards and some of the things. Depends on like who scores the first touchdown and stuff like that. So what me and Pat are going to do is come up with a list, and we're going to do some of these prop bets. Whoa. Commercial was auto running there. Sorry about that, fellas. Who else is in the house?
And ladies are listening too.
That's true. We got chick viewers, man. The last 4 comments, 2 of them were women, bro. Julie and Janice, the white chipmunk lady. Dude, I'm telling you, I know it sounds ridiculous. Dude. I know it's total opposite of my niche, but the white chipmunk channel is so awesome, dude. I love the channel. Give her some love out there, guys, if you can, man, for real.
Yeah, you know. If it works,
All right,
it works.
All right, so Super Bowl prop bets. All right, coin toss. Who do you think's going to coin toss? Chiefs or if you on bets where it's one or the other, I'll pick the other team.
I'll say the Bucks will win the coin toss.
I need a list here. List maker. Here we go. Hold on. Sorry, guys, I'm working some stuff on the fly. List maker. Maker workflow. Online list maker. List most. Oh, here we go. Boom, 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 boom. Come on, motherfucker. All right. So coin toss.
Let's not talk about bets the whole time about the Super Bowl. Let's talk about.
No, we're gonna go with some prop bets here. Pat has Bucks. Joe Chiefs. You can bet on the coin toss actually out there. All right, let's see if we can.
You can bet on every aspect of it.
You can't. All right, who is going? Will the opening kickoff be a tie skate? What will the first offense? Let's see. Will there be a score in the first 5 minutes? What do you think?
First 5, depending on who has the ball, I would say Kansas City.
No, will there be a score? Yes or no in the first 5 minutes?
That's what I'm saying.
Oh. If KC gets it, definitely.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So that's hard to say.
I'll
say yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna say yes.
I'll say yes. I don't want to say just yes and no. I want to talk about the game.
Oh, for sure. All right. Let's see. Oh, here's Pat Mahomes prop bets. I like these ones. Over 327 yards. Over under 327 and a half yards. Passing. The Bucks got a good run defense. Their secondary isn't as good as.
I want to say under.
Under? Okay.
Yeah. Because their defense, I was going to say Tampa's defense ain't too shabby.
You said under, right? Okay.
Under. Yeah.
All right, then who do you think is going to score first? Like player-wise.
Individual player?
Yeah, let's go to the odds on that. They got way too many. Let's just talk about the game. We're not going to get into the bets.
Yeah.
What do you think are the keys to the game for the Buccaneers and Tom Brady going in? It's their home stadium, man. Do you think it plays into anything in this?
Well, I mean, defense, for sure. I mean, they have a pretty solid defense.
Their defensive line with Shaq Barrett and those other guys in there, man, is really good.
Mm-hmm.
This wig is so hot.
Take
It's
it off.
incomprehensibly hot. It's like 95 degrees in my scalp.
Take it off, then.
Every day.
What? Oh, when you wear wigs every day? My daughter wears wigs all the time. I don't know how you chicks wear wigs, man. This is kind of ridiculous. I'm like dying of sweat right here. I'm not lying, man. This is really hot. Fudge, man. I'm going to sweat. I want to wipe, but then I got all that makeup on. If I wipe, well, not wipe. Like whenever I talk about wiping, usually I mean wipe like, down south. But I'm talking about like wiping like this. If I go like this, there's going to be makeup all on my wrist. And that shit just don't come off. It might. I don't know.
So
So
yeah, Tampa's key, I would say defense. And obviously Brady.
well, I mean, how do you stop
Turning back the
Mahomes,
clock.
Tyreek Hill, and Travis Kelce all in the same offense? Just, I mean, if they for some reason Kelce is always open when they're running the plays. I think he led the league in yards this year
I believe so.
as a tight end. I mean, I'm 6'3". I'm tall. I know it looks ridiculous right now because I'm a chick looking thing, but I'm big. Imagine somebody 2 inches bigger than me this way, and they can't see it, but 2 inches bigger than me this way, and like fucking solid muscle, maybe another 15 pounds. That's Travis Kelce, and he grew into like probably 640, something like that. That's insane.
There's
He's from Cleveland Heights too.
there's some news that broke today. I don't know how it's going to impact the game with Andy Reid's son.
What happened to Andy Reid's son?
Got into a car accident.
Did he really?
And I guess 2 children involved are seriously injured.
Ooh, shit! I didn't
He's
see that at all.
he's a Britt Reid. He's a coach. I think he's a linebacker
Oh
coach.
shit! I didn't know. I didn't know that at all, man. That
Yeah,
sucks.
that's I
Well,
just.
prayers
I was
go
just
out
looking it up.
to Andy Reid's kid and everybody that was harmed in the accident.
Yeah, so I'm not sure. I think it's just developing, so I'm not sure if anybody knows any information on that.
I saw that. Their tackles. This is the key for the Kansas City running game in their offense. Eric Fisher is out because he tore his ACL, I think, and then I think one of their other linemen is out too. Well, I know Mitchell Schwartz has
for
been
Tampa?
out for KC.
For KC, okay.
So I mean that depends on their protection. But Mahomes is just so good in the pocket, so good on the fly. I don't. Man, it's gonna be hard for them to win,
I think
or hard for them to not win.
Tampa's going to win.
You think Tampa's gonna win?
Or no, I'm sorry, Kansas City.
I think Kansas City takes it
You know
too.
what?
I mean, Brady is obviously the GOAT. He's the best quarterback of all time, but he still is 43. And he did.
I'm
Oh yeah,
sick of
that's right.
Tampa.
Butch Reed. Well, we're gonna get in the death here in a little bit. I saw that Butch Reed died this morning of natural causes.
Who did? Who died?
The natural Butch Reed. Remember him? Black wrestler in the 80s. He dyed his hair blonde. Pat's not old.
Not a wrestling fan
But
at all.
what was he talking about before?
Not since I was like 6.
He was talking about Kelsey and then something else.
We're talking about. We're getting into Brady.
Oh yeah, Brady. He's my age, 42 years old. He's the GOAT, but man, he's
I'm just sick of seeing him, man. I'm sick of seeing Brady. He's in his 10th Super Bowl, and he's won
make up on my hand now,
7.
bro. Fuck. Yeah, this will be his 10th Super Bowl.
He's won 7.
Or he's won 6.
6.
Because he lost.
This will be his 7th.
10th. Yeah, he's lost 2 to the Giants and then one to the Bulls and the Eagles.
And he's with the new team, and his first year on the team, and they're going to the Super Bowl. It's like I'm sick of seeing him. He needs to be knocked down a peg. This is Kansas City's time.
It's hard to repeat though. Does that play in? Does that bother you anyways? Thinking about Kansas City. I mean, the last team to repeat was I think it was the Patriots actually 03-04.
It is hard to repeat, but I think every decade has a team. You know what I mean? The 60s, the Packers in the 60s,
So hot in the wig.
the Steelers in the 70s, the Niners in the 80s, the Cowboys in the 90s, and the Patriots these last 2 decades. This is going to be this is Kansas City's decade.
I bet somebody in this game, I 100% can't remember who it was. Maybe Gornflow.
And as much as I like, and the Browns are going to be competing too. Don't get me wrong.
The Browns. We can get into the Browns talk too after the Super Bowl.
Well, what I'm saying is,
I think ultimately, man, it's so hard because it's so hard to repeat. And Brady's been there so many times, but Mahomes has already won 1 too. So it's like,
but Mahomes,
they both know the big stage.
He hasn't hit his prime yet, or is he in his prime now? He's 25 years
He's
old.
probably barely entering the part. Usually 20.
He's only 25 years old.
Man, can you imagine him?
He is a baby.
Fuck. He's got to be. He's gonna be the GOAT before it's all said and done.
Yeah, it definitely.
It's gonna be. I mean, he'd have to stick around a lot longer. But I mean, think about this, man. He's already 25. If he gets 2 Super Bowls by the time he's 25 years old, he plays another 10 years. He could easily get another 3 Super Bowls with that team if they manage to cap right. I mean, Andy Reid is a phenomenal fucking coach. They got a great staff out there.
They can definitely win 2. They can definitely repeat.
Still, so I'll go back for out there in TV land. Who do you think's gonna win this game? Blake, TV, Jeremy, and all them. Who do you think's gonna?
a lot of people in these parts probably don't want Kansas City to win because they knocked Cleveland out, but I don't want to see Brady win anymore. So I'm fine with rooting for Kansas City.
I do like the Kansas City's cool because Travis Kelce, the tight end we were just talking about, he's from Cleveland.
Right.
I think he'd be a Browns fan if he wasn't playing.
He was a Browns fan. I remember like seeing reading stuff about him growing up.
Josh, this is what you would look like if you were a chick, bro, and you had purple hair. And if you're gonna wear a wig, man, I gotta tell you, bro, it's hot. Some of these girls, they wear wigs. I mean, some of them do for reasons they can't control them. If you're a cancer survivor or something for sure, but some people just wear wigs just because they don't like doing their hair and whatnot. But my God, it's hot. But I'm afraid Brady's gonna. There's no. He says, "I hope there's no blimp at the game." It says, "I'm afraid Brady's gonna win." I think the NFL wants that to happen. The NFL is probably creaming their jeans that they didn't get the Browns versus I don't know who else was in the fucking AFC or NFC. They could have had a crazy matchup.
Oh, Detroit.
Yeah, like the Browns and Lions or some ridiculous
the toilet
shit.
bowl.
But I would love to have a Browns Lions Super Bowl. Put that bitch right in Toledo, man. Right, just have a fucking large stadium.
Toledo?
Fuck yeah, dude. Everybody could go.
They had to do it. They had to do it with a
We should put in Bay, man. If you're out there and you're watching and you're on the Super Bowl selection committee, talk to Put in Bay and think about like a mobile stadium.
But that would never happen.
Maybe like a floating barge or something, dude. You could put temporary bleachers up. They could do it, man. Budweiser could sponsor it. I like this idea.
Yeah, but unless somewhere there's a
floating
stadium in this area that has a dome, otherwise it's not going to happen.
Dude, you could have floating sky pods and shit. Like you ever seen those drones?
Oh, okay.
You could have a drone, like a drone that could hold like 1,500 pounds and shit, and they put a bubble over it like the fucking Jetsons, man. Mm-hmm. And then you could just have like 1,000 of those over the lake, and everybody could watch a game like that. If you're out there, NFL, look into my ideas, man. I know what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah,
right?
Yeah. Roger Goodell is.
I played football for 2 years in high school.
Roger Goodell is an avid listener to the show. So
Goodell should come on the show. Goodell, if you're out there, Roger Goodell. Let me give me his number. I get him on the show. We can talk about the Browns.
Oh, Leroy Horde is probably a fan of the show now. Maybe he's
Leroy Horde is a fan of the show. Yeah, out there. I watched one of I think it was 70, right? Right after Kimbo, we had Leroy Horde. That was a good stretch there, man. We had a lot of great guests.
The red sweater guy.
Man, it's fly. It's died down so much in the guests, but we've got so many good loyal viewers now, though. So we're kind of going back and forth. Yeah. But the upcoming guest that I'm in the works with, DC Glenn still hasn't returned my email. Jarrett Brown. He was a quarterback from West Virginia. He played for the Browns for a little bit. Joe is right here, sir, but I'm wearing makeup. Dennis doesn't know. Dennis,
where did Joe go, right?
Brooklyn lost. Good deal. Raptors go Toronto. Sorry about the cough there. Sorry about that cough as well.
Dennis, you have a crush on this girl?
Yeah, Dennis this new Joe. Dennis, if I was a chick, or if I came up to you in a bar and I was like, "Hey, big boy,"
I think Dennis has a crush on you.
Would you go out with me, Dennis? You don't have to lie. I mean, you can tell me no. I'm not gonna get my feelings hurt because I'm tall. It'd be odd if I was in you at a bar because you're like 5'7" and I'm fucking 6'3". That would just look really weird. Me coming up like that. Besides the fact that I'm a biological male, that'd be really weird too. Like if we got back to your place, you'd be like, "Whoa, this guy's got a crank." We don't want to go through any of that. But speaking of the Browns, bro, what is your plan of attack? Obviously, we need help in the linebacking core. We need some secondary help.
Yeah, we need defense. Defense.
I mean, we don't really need any offense at all, honestly.
We don't.
You got OBJ coming back.
Back.
The wide receiver Higgins, I think, is still under contract.
Are these Deshaun Watson rumors pissing you off, man?
What it was is people were like, "Oh, Baker, who's better, Baker or Watson? Who cares? You're not getting Watson."
Go ahead.
Well, because why would you trade picks and build up stuff that you've built up for the run to go backwards? That shit makes no sense to me. Because didn't Baker respond to these rumors? What did he say? Didn't he say something? Yeah, he just said this is ridiculous.
Oh, because I'm hoping that he feeds off of this and be like, "Oh, you rather have Watson here? Well, watch this," and he just goes off.
Richard Sherman is available. I heard Richard Sherman was really wanting to come here. Man.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't hear that.
He's 32 years old.
What about JJ Watt?
I was just getting into Watt. My dream offseason, and this could be done really cheap, I think, because we still have an available cap room. We get Richard Sherman to go in the secondary. I don't know if we can get him for the vet minimum, but maybe $5 million or something like that. You sign J.J. Watt to like a $10 million, maybe a couple years.
Mm-hmm.
And the real guy I want is fucking Bud Dupree from the Steelers.
What would we give up?
Watt's going to be a free agent. The Texans are just going to cut him.
Okay.
And man, if you get Watt, fucking Sherman, and Bud Dupree, that's your Super Bowl, man.
Can we get that all? Can we get that?
Oh yeah. Bud Dupree, you might have to break the bank. You might have to give him $20 million a year, but you could do that shit.
Shit, and we give up nothing. Yeah, man. Damn.
And we still got draft picks too, bro.
How does that make you feel that people want to come here? You know what I mean?
It's awesome, dude. People love Cleveland, man. People love the show. We got 11 viewers now. I love it. Welcome to everybody who's never seen the show before. I normally don't look like this, obviously. I normally have a bald head, but this was a makeover show. So I had the wife, she was in here earlier. That's not my wife, that's Pat. And she did some makeup, and then she put me in the wig, or their daughter put me in the wig. So we're sitting here rocking the show, looking weird. Pat's a little freaked out by it.
I'm starting to, get a little.
He's starting to get used to it.
Maybe have a little crush on you.
He's not going to get too used to it, though, because I'm not going to worry. Well, the wig's calmed down a little bit in terms of the temperature. I would 100% burn my hair if I was a chick, like smoking all this weed, because I would just come out here and be here and poof.
But we're not going to talk about this all day.
The fucking shit would just blow my head off.
No, but talking about, like, people wanting to play here, it makes me think about, like, recently with the Cavs, everybody wanted to play here. And I think about the Indians of the 90s. Remember how good they were, and everybody wanted to come here. Roberto Alomar came here, and Chuck Finley came here.
The thing I like about the way the Browns are building now is that people are wanting to come here, and they're not, Browns don't have to overpay or, whatever. We have they turned over the organization to the point where it's a desirable place to go.
It just makes you feel good when your teams, especially playing a small market like we do, our teams do, and when they get good, and all of a sudden everybody wants to come here, like with Milwaukee right now, everyone wants to play with the Greek Freak.
What was we talking about before? Coming here, I was going to say something I forgot. You know why I forget? Because I smoke a lot of weed, man. And sometimes when you smoke weed, the memory goes a little bit. Not like the long-term memory, like I still remember my name. Like, I'm Joey Edibles. I'm here on the STD podcast and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, I forget, like, what I was talking about. Sometimes I'll be, like, smoking weed and shit. And I'll forget I have a blunt rolled. And I'll start rolling another blunt when I already have a blunt. So it's like, sometimes it gets confusing. But, it is what it is on that shit, bro. Where do you think they're going to go in the draft? I mean, do you think we're going to go? Do you think we trade the pick? Do we trade up or down? Or do we just stay at fucking 26 or where we're at?
Do we trade? If there's somebody they really want defensively, then why not trade up?
I think they probably. I say I don't know, man.
What are they going to give up though for that?
Right. I mean, well, we have to see first. Things first. We have to see what the final cap number is. Then we're going to have to see what Janice says her hair's past her waist. Because I don't know. I'm trying to think on when you did your show if I remember that or not. Because normally I'm just following the one show and fall down.
Speaking of draft, here's a fun question. Looking back, what was that? 2016, where we traded with the Rams, and they traded up to get Goff, and Goff, went and Wentz went. Looking back at that, what do you think about? What do you think? Where the Browns are now?
Well, the funny thing about that trade, miscellaneous beer reviews in the house. What's up, buddy?
Especially
they had a makeover earlier.
Especially with the way Wentz is playing.
Well, it's funny because if you look at the Rams are not going to have any draft picks from 2016 when they drafted Goff until 2023, and they traded 4 overall picks to get Stafford. If you count the 2 picks they traded to get Goff. Now, Sean McVay and them just don't like making picks. He just doesn't like making first-round picks. It's the only thing I can think about that. And they got some good people on that. And I actually kind of like that strategy a little bit because look at a guy like they got Jamal Adams and stuff like that. You get the established talent. You can get some fucking beasts, man. Look what Pittsburgh did with Minka and shit like that. That's not the Bears did it with what's his name, Khalil Mack too. That's not the worst angle to think about fucking when you're doing draft analysis, man. It's a cool angle, dude.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, looking back, you think where the Browns are now. You think that was a good move?
Well, I mean, at the time we traded for Corey Coleman, and
yeah,
then It was just I mean, we didn't really pop until we finally got Myles Garrett, and they just bottomed out. I mean, I wouldn't wish going 0-16 and then 1-15 on anybody. It was just a horrible 1-31 in 2 years was ridiculous.
I mean, you have to. I guess you had to.
All right, thanks for stopping by, White Chipmunk. We'll see you. See you, Janice.
I guess you had to roll around with some shit to. I mean, looking where we are now, I suppose we're better off.
Sometimes you got to take a step back to take a step forward, bro. I mean, ideally, we didn't want to do that in Cleveland, but what they were doing for fucking years and years and years wasn't working. So
Fertilizer comes from shit.
Hell yeah. All right, so for those of you also just joined the show, we have a death pool we do every year, death pool draft, and basically you get points if celebrities pass away. And this past week, Screech from Saved by the Bell, Mr. Dustin Diamond passed away. He was 44 years old.
I'm still pretty broken up about that.
Yeah, Keith Piper had him in the draft, so Keith gets 56 points for that. So Keith will probably win the fucking pool, honestly. That's a big pick, man.
I'll tell you what, I grew up, I don't know how, I'm a little younger than you, so I don't know.
Saved by the Bell
Saved by the Bell
from 89 to 93.
So I don't know if Saved by the Bell was part of your.
Oh, yeah.
Dude,
Saved by the Bell, Saved by the Bell college years, and then they had Saved by the Bell reunion.
But
and the special.
But Screech was always my favorite because you might find this hard to believe. I was kind of a weird kid in grade school and high school. I know I still am weird. But watching, I don't know, you kind of seeing, because being a weird kid, all you want to do is, an awkward weird kid, all you want to do is fit in.
Mm-hmm.
And that's all Screech wanted to do, and that's all Dustin Diamond wanted to do too, and he was a little younger than all those guys. He was
younger in real life too, like Mark Paul Gosner.
He was 11 years old when he first started.
Yeah, he was. Everybody in the show normally that was in Saved by the Bell, they were all the ages of the students that would have been in college or in high school, going from 89 to 93, except Screech. Screech was, like you said, 11 years old because he's my age.
But seeing a character like that. This weird, goofy kid, and seeing him, kind of take the stage. Well, in a way, he still had. It was still Zach Morris's show or whatever, but I mean, he played a good role in it, and it was just nice seeing a kid like that, a weird kid like that, kind of flourish, and
Do you think that the character that
that's all you want to do is fit in?
Well, do you think that some of that Screech character he took in real life and kind of tried to overcompensate for it? Was he awkward and like that?
I would say he was. I think he was awkward like that in real life too.
I mean, he did a porn tape. He did a bunch of crazy random
because I would say he was like an awkward kid in real life too. And all those they were all like supposedly like all hooking up, and there he is in like the sidelines. It's like
right. Can you imagine being an 11-year-old and you got fucking Jesse? What the hell was her name? The Jesse
Spano.
Yeah, what was her name?
Elizabeth Berkley.
Yeah, you imagine Elizabeth Berkley and fucking Lisa Turtle walking around hot as hell, making out with fucking the blonde kid, Gosner.
Yeah, it sucks. Like, I guess he had like a falling out with like Mark Paul Gosselaar, and after the last after Saved by the Bell college years, he kind of just broke off. And kind of went crazy, right? He
was one of the only ones because remember they did a reunion, not a reunion, but they did another like a reboot of Saved by the Bell.
There's a reboot out now.
Wasn't like Screech the assistant principal in the one?
Oh, Saved by the Bell, the new class.
Belding was the only one.
He went back. Right? Yeah, he went back there as a teacher, and then the other ones made like those special appearances. And after that ended, he kind of faded out, and he I don't know if he went crazy, but then I don't know, he had a falling out with the rest of the cast. He wrote that book about all this shady stuff that was going on.
Do you remember the Saved Screech's House? What was that on? Was that on like Howard Stern or something?
What was that? I don't know that.
There was a telethon he did where he was like going bankrupt, and they did Saved Screech's House. It was on like one of the Shock Jock show, like Opie and Anthony or Howard Stern or something like that.
What was that? I don't.
That was years
what
ago.
What happened?
They just raised some money to help him make sure he wasn't homeless or something like that.
Wow. And then,
I tell you what, man, I did email his rep last October.
Yeah.
And he was he said, hey, I'll look into this, and Never got back to me. And obviously,
That's when the cancer broke.
he probably got sick right after that.
But that would have been the greatest. I would have been all over that interview. I would have taken the reins. I had so many questions I want to ask.
Dude, when his rep emailed me back, he's like, "I'll look into this for you. I'll ask him." I was like, "Oh, sweet, man. This would be fucking sweet if we got Dustin Diamond on the show."
I love Screech. Like I said, like I idolized him. You know, he was the poster child for weird kids like me who want to fit in. You know, he was a great character. And
did he ever hook up with Lisa Turtle on that show or what? Not in real life. I mean,
I don't think so.
He was in love.
No, they never. I think he got a peck on the cheek, but they never dated or anything.
He was like, do you remember Family Matters? How Urkel was with Lisa. That's how Screech was with fucking.
Ooh, Urkel, that's a good one. Maybe.
Jaleel White. Jaleel White's actually way more popular than you realize. I thought about him because I looked him up on IMDb.
Get some kind of '90s icon on. That'd be great.
We had a couple on before.
But yeah, Screech. But he wasn't. But he wouldn't. Yeah, they did like a bunch of reunion specials, and Dustin Diamond wouldn't show up for any of them. Jimmy Fallon brought them all on, and he wouldn't do it. And then
finally, so Screech wasn't on any of the when Jimmy Fallon would bring all the people.
Yeah, he never. No, him.
Did they ask him, or did he just not do it?
Yeah. So Jimmy Fallon a couple years back tried to do a reunion type special on the show. They did a skit, and everybody did it except Screech, and then Lisa Larg Voorhees. She's bipolar.
Is she, in real life?
Yeah, she's.
What's her name? Her
actress? Larg Voorhees.
Okay.
So she so she didn't want to do it, and Screech didn't want to do it. And he even got Mr. Belding in that. Look it up. It's Jimmy Fallon.
Is Mr. Belding still alive?
Richard Haskins. He's still alive as far as I know.
He's gotta be like fucking 90, yeah.
Like maybe 70s. But and then the reboot, everybody was on board to do that, and they even got Lisa in, and then Screech wasn't going to do season 1, but I guess they were able to talk him into coming in for season 2 of the reboot. Because he still keeps in touch with Mario Lopez, aka AC Slater.
He did. Lopez did a bunch of fucking awesome shows. Not awesome, but he did that pet show and all that.
Mm-hmm.
You want to take some callers? Just invite some guests down. Let's go open up the chat here for Free for All Friday. Because just get some flavor on the show. So I know Keith, you might want to join us. Some other people checking us out. Still got 6 live.
But
concurrence.
But yeah, the interview that could have been, man.
I know, right? Can you imagine if we would have had him as an interview like in November, and then God forbid passed away? Man, that would have been a freaking ratings bonanza.
There was another celebrity death that happened this week.
Christopher Plummer died.
Christopher Plummer died
today.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah, he was 91 years old. He was in last year's death pool. Brian Gibson had him.
Okay.
Nobody drafted him this year.
I forgot about him. Christopher Plummer died. Oh, man.
Yeah, 91 years old. He was
in. He was a really good actor.
Chris Voller told me he was in, and I forgot about this. It was Sound of Music. It was, the Von Trapp Dad or some shit?
Von Trapp Dad, yeah. Yeah, he was. He did a lot of shit.
The Sound of Music is one of the few musicals I really enjoy. That's a quality musical. I'm not really a big fan of musicals. Like the movie Chicago was fucking horrible.
He's been acting like consistently since like the 40s, 50s, something like that. He was in a movie last year. Did you see Knives Out, that murder mystery that came out last year? It was a murder mystery.
I haven't seen a new movie since. You know what movie we should watch is that Killer Raccoons 2 that Travis Irvine put out.
I don't know what that is.
It was actually, you know what's funny? If you go back and watch our the show right after we did with McNeely, I think it was like STD 54. We had a show called Why Libertarian. And we interviewed Travis Irvine. He's a comedian out of Columbus, and he ran for governor of Ohio in 2018 under the Libertarian ticket. He came out with a movie called Killer Raccoons 2, something from the dark or some shit. He's independent, kind of grassroots like us and stuff like that. And for a short time back when the pandemic was going on, he was actually the #1 comedy in America because no movies were being released then. Because he was like the 13th overall. So it's like, fuck, we had the #1 movie in America guy on the show for a while there.
But the celebrity death, I didn't know about Christopher Plummer, but the other celebrity death I was referring to was Les Levine.
Oh, that's right. More sports and less
talk.
Levine, man.
Yeah, Cleveland icon.
Yeah. A lot of people outside the
sports talk show.
So for those of you who don't know, you living outside the Cleveland area, there's this sportscaster. His name was Les Levine, and he's been doing radio in Ohio for 40, 50 years probably. He was 74 years old. He had leukemia.
He's in the radio broadcasting Hall of Fame, and I guess they had like Dick Vitale call in.
Oh, no shit.
And somebody else called in. Bob Costas called in.
Okay. Bob Costas would be awesome to be
on
the show.
Yeah, but they both called in. Those are big time national names that called in to I think Ken Carmen or Andy Baskin, one of those shows, to talk about Les Levine. But he was his How Come Quickies.
We used to one time back in 1995. Me and Hernan were seniors in high school. It was a week before the Browns were playing the Patriots in the playoff game. And I called up and I was fucking lit. I was so drunk. I was 18 back then. You couldn't drink legally, but I would find a way to do it because, I looked like I was fucking 50 with my mustache and shit. But I called up to Les Levine's show and I said, Les, you think the Browns are going to really lose to the Patriots? Because he was predicting the Browns had won the game.
Mm-hmm.
The Browns had won this game. But
that playoff game, right?
Yeah. It was January 1st, 1995. Before the Browns won this year, it was the last time we won.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, yeah, I think the Patriots are going to win. I was like, the Patriots have no defense. I was like, my buddy Hernan, my dog Axel, and have a better defense. And then he just hung up on me as I was spamming him because I was drunk. But that was one of the. And I did a couple How Come Quickies over the years. I can't remember exactly what.
Are you called in with those?
I did. I think one time I said, how come James Jones has no neck? I don't think anybody got it, but that made me laugh. And then one time I did. I don't know if it was How Come Quickie goes. I remember Rado taking the call and I said, how come it was like when Cleveland first got awarded a team. We were awarded a soccer team for a little bit.
The Crunch.
No, it was an MLS team actually. And I said, how come the MLS team has already folded?
The Cleveland Crunch.
The Crunch was the NPSL. I'm talking about.
Are you sure?
Drew Carey was going to own a team for a little bit. Yeah, it was going to happen.
I thought the Crunch were a major league team.
Well, they were. I mean, there was a different soccer league, but also what Blake TV was talking about earlier today. The natural Butch Reed died. He was a wrestler in the 80s. He was only 65. I don't know what he died of. I joked he died of natural causes because his nickname was Natural. That made me laugh. I don't know if anybody else remembers that or even got the fucking joke. Wasn't there one other person who died though too? We were going to talk about them, and then I thought there was another death this week of somebody famous. It was 1 year anniversary. Kobe died, I think, too, wasn't it?
Kobe was at the end of January.
Okay,
it's like January 26th, I think.
Yes, it was just it's just been a crazy week for death, man. I mean,
yeah, Tommy Lasorda was a few weeks ago.
It's like
speaking of Tommy Lasorda, like Tommy Lasorda is like one of like 9 baseball players that died in like a row.
Really?
Yeah, it was like him.
Oh, that's right. Because he had a bunch of fucking back to back. If you haven't subscribed to the show, if you haven't done so already, I'm pretty sure the 6 people who've been here sitting in here, me, Pat, yapping for the past 20 minutes about whatever are already subscribed. But if you haven't subscribed, man, I think we actually got a decent subscribe to watch ratio. It grows. It's growing proportionally. Because like if you go on our analytics channel on YouTube, a lot of people out here are on YouTube. They know what I'm talking about. But you got 2 things. You're like the subscriber count. We've been at 290 for a while. If you're out there, man, get some of your friends to subscribe too, man. I really need the subs because you can get more subs I get. You know how it is, man. The more subs we get, the better we can grow and shit like that. And all I need is the butts in the seats, man. People watching. Other than that, I can entertain. Pat can entertain too. Even he did finally trim it, man. He finally trimmed
I'm
his beard,
pretty
bro.
entertaining.
He really did, man.
I'm tired right now, but I'm pretty entertaining.
He works full time and he gives his Friday nights every day. Well, not every week. There was a couple weeks he didn't really want to do it. But he dedicates his Fridays for no cost to you guys.
That's right.
So come out here and entertain, man, for sure. The wig's starting to get a little hot. I think maybe when I start getting more pumped, the wig starts getting hotter and maybe sweat a little bit more. Maybe that has to do with it. I don't know.
I am king. What we were saying about, but yeah, he was like one of 9 baseball players that died.
Yeah, I think Lasorda was one of the older. I don't think any of the original Brooklyn Dodgers is still around. I don't think any of the original New York Dodgers.
Sandy Koufax, I believe, is still
Koufax
around.
never played for the original Brooklyn Dodgers. I don't think, did he? When did Koufax come in the league?
Koufax played for the Brooklyn Dodgers. He wasn't on the teams. He wasn't on the teams with Jackie Robinson.
Oh, debuted, yeah, January 25th, 1955. Okay, so Koufax is still around.
How old is he? 85. Okay.
He
He retired very early. He was very young when he retired.
He only had 160. He only played 10 years, I think.
12
12 years it says.
Yeah, he
Man, his
retired.
last year, he was 30 years old in his last year.
30. Yeah.
And he went 27-9 with a 173 ERA.
Wow, damn.
323 innings pitched. My God, those guys used to pitch a lot of innings back.
Him and Don Drysdale.
27 complete games.
Oh, speaking of the Dodgers,
Woo.
Dodgers signed Trevor Bauer today.
3 years, 102 million, man.
Mm-hmm.
Can you imagine?
4-year option, I believe.
That's a lot of money for Bauer. Bauer played the system perfectly right, though, man. He went into every city, did his thing. He still pissed me off in 2016 when he fucking with that drone, man. That's still
Cut his finger.
fucking asshole.
He's an idiot.
But I mean, if you look at the way, you know, the random fucking shit that happens to Cleveland, if you take away that, Bauer, I mean, he has fun with Twitter. He talks shit to people. He gets his contracts the way he wants them under his terms. I mean, if you look at the way he does his league, he's actually, you know, I'm impressed with that. I can respect the shit out of that.
I mean, he's a pretty intelligent guy, but he's a loon, man.
He's a little out there too.
He's
Yeah.
out there. He really is.
But I mean, he got his money though. Shit, he's going to LA, dude. Can you imagine fucking $100 million in LA? Like if I said, hey Pat, or Pat calls me up like, hey man, I got signed out with this podcast in LA, $102 million for 3 years. Pat would go crazy, dude. He would like buy a fucking giant dog. You get a boat, fucking helicopter and shit. Pat and his fucking helicopter, bro. You would go everywhere by helicopter.
I would. Well,
Fucking
shit.
I would love to have a helicopter. Bro.
LA's I don't know if I live in LA, man. It's a fun place to visit.
LA, Florida, great place to visit. Yeah, I mean, it depends how much money I'm getting, what I'm doing. If I'm a millionaire, I could fuck with LA. If I'm a common guy, I mean, I couldn't fucking do it. I mean, look, you've seen Dave and Kenna and all them out there. The people we've talked to out in LA. I mean, they're just they're trying to make it. It's so fucking expensive, dude.
Yeah.
And you can't own. If the average price of a house is $500,000, you can't. Like you wouldn't be able to do that working where you do. You know, I'd barely be able to afford a house. You know, shit. And by then, I probably would have to rent it for fucking 20 years, and I'd be broke as shit. So I wouldn't be able to afford the LA house. When was the last time have you ever been to LA?
Yeah. Yeah. My buddy moved out there for his job. He's back here now, but yeah, he was out there for a bit. So I went out to visit him a few years ago, and we went to a Dodgers game. Dodgers, you know.
Did you go to Beverly Hills? You were out there?
I drove by it. We went to.
You didn't stop in Beverly Hills, dude?
We went through it. We took like a wrong turn. We were it's like right outside of Hollywood. We went to.
Oh, Hollywood's so ghetto, dude.
Yeah, it is.
It's so bad.
We did the Walk of Fame, and then we made a rock. Yeah, we didn't mean to drive to Beverly Hills, but yeah, we drove through it. We saw the sign and everything.
I was out there with the girlfriend at the time, and R.I.P. Mandy. But we went to this restaurant in Beverly Hills, and man, Beverly Hills is just so it's weird because like Beverly Hills, like I think it's like right next to Hollywood. So if you're driving, and Hollywood's like people think it's like all ritzy and shit. It's really like a bunch of pawn shops and liquor stores. It's really run down.
It's a little ghetto. Yeah, it's a little ghetto.
And then boom, you come to Beverly Hills, and there is not a fucking speck of dirt. There is not a person who's not in a clean press suit. There's not a woman who's not walking in a Gucci outfit.
Oh my
whatever.
God,
it's fucking excellence personified. You'll be sitting around like, hey, there's a celebrity. Hey, there's a celebrity, et cetera, et cetera. I love Beverly Hills, dude.
Yeah, Los Angeles was pretty much everything I thought of. You know, when you read up about it, see stuff.
Now you've been to Manhattan too, right?
I have.
What do you like better, New York or LA?
I'll say LA. LA all the way, baby.
Really?
Yeah.
I can fuck with New York more, I think.
I was only in New York for a day though. Like me and my family did like a bus trip about almost 20 years ago.
Did you go to New York with so you went with family, you didn't go with friends?
No. I mean, I did the football trip with you, but we were outside of the city.
Yeah, we were in Jersey City and Hoboken.
But
fucking
yeah, so we
shit.
did so we did a bus trip and we only had 12 hours in the city. So we did like the what did we do? We toured Radio City.
Did you get to
NBC Studios,
okay.
Saturday Night Live set.
Okay.
I
saw Burbank. When I was out in LA, I saw the NBC Studios Burbank.
Okay, yeah, we didn't do Burbank. That's the only thing we really
Because they film the Tonight Show with Jay Leno. Well, they're back in the Tonight Show, Jay Leno. And there's a soap opera, Days of Our Lives. They film it right there.
See, I spent more time in LA than I did in New York. Maybe if I spent more time in New York City.
I've been to New York
But I had a good time in New York City.
99 we went there, and then when I was in New Jersey for the service back in 08, that's when I was just dating Kim. We hadn't got married yet. I went to Manhattan like 3 times. Once with her, and then a couple times just because we were only like an hour there on train.
What city did you like better?
I like New York better. New York's it's more. You don't need a car there, man. You just fucking you get to have an apartment, just walk everywhere. Everything you do is right there. Now keep in mind this is obviously before COVID, and they're
you say New York better? Like?
Yeah. Their governor Cuomo. Well, Newsom's not much better out in LA, or out in California, but man, Cuomo was just now opening restaurants, and so COVID New York, I went.
I'll tell you.
I don't want to go to the place.
Actually, another city that I may like a little more than LA, maybe not. It's up there though. Chicago. That's a happening city. I love Chicago.
Chicago's not too bad. Chicago's. I grew up in the suburbs. I spent 5 years in Carpentersville from '82 to '87, and so my dad worked right next to the Sears Tower.
You grew up in the suburbs of Chicago?
Yeah. Right. If you ever seen Roseanne, that town is kind of based. Not exactly, but it's kind of the town I would have grown up in, very blue collar-ish.
Now I think about it, it feels like you have a twang of an accent.
It is. I mean, it is somewhat of a little bit. I'm kind of a combination of Boston, New York, and Chicago accents. When I used to get drunk, it used to be a lot worse.
When did you move here in '87?
'87, '87 we moved to Cleveland, and then I went to St. Ignatius for grade school, and then Central for high school. And then, I joined the service and started kicking ass, bro. I started getting into drinking.
And then you moved out here for your dad's job, or
no? In 2008, I got back from New Jersey.
No, when did you move?
Oh, in 1987, my dad got a job with Vorell Insurance.
Okay.
And we moved back to Cleveland. He was actually here in North Olmsted. He worked we didn't live in North Olmsted. We lived on West Boulevard, but he worked right over there by the mall.
Was your dad from Chicago?
No, my dad and mom were both from Cleveland. We had moved to Chicago for a job.
Okay.
I was actually born in Toledo, and then when I was like 2, we moved back to Cleveland for a little bit. Over there at Headley by the drug mart. And then we moved back to West Boulevard in '87.
But
after we moved back from Chicago.
But yeah, I've been to Wrigley Field and
I've never been to Wrigley Field.
Wrigley Field is great, man.
I went to the old Comiskey back. That was my first baseball game. It was 1985. The old Comiskey Park. That place was rustic.
That Chicago, the Cubs up until 16, they sucked for a long time. But Wrigley, you hear about Wrigleyville, it's like a little neighborhood. It's like neighborhood, and there's like brownstones. It's a really cool neighborhood. But it's like a party. There's like bands playing every game. It's like a party.
That's the beauty of it. Yeah, it's just like a fucking neighborhood. Everybody just gets together, gets fucking drunk and shit.
It's like you feel like you're in a playoff atmosphere. So we went to a game, and then
how much were tickets to the game? And where'd you sit?
We sat. I forget how much, but we sat. We sat in the outfield.
Oh, did you sit in the bleachers?
No, not the bleachers. No. I'm sorry. No, we sat behind like the third baseline. Like, that wasn't the outfield. Outfield was Chicago. It was the White Sox Stadium. We sat like along the third baseline, I'd say. And there was like it was like the old obviously it's an old stadium, and there was like a pole that was like kind of in front of me, so I had to do this, people on either side of me, so I couldn't really move. So I was like, doing this.
Old Cleveland Stadium was like that. You could get a fucking seat, and then there's a pole right.
That's what I'm saying. It brought back memories of. But it was cool though. Like there wasn't really a bad seat anywhere, And they played the Cincinnati Reds, and I remember the Reds hit 3 back-to-back home runs. Griffey was one, and Nomar Garcia-Parra was on the Reds at the time.
Nomar.
Yeah. Oh no. Nomar.
Nomar was on the Red Sox.
Nomar was with the Red Sox. No, he was with the Cubs, and he hit one.
Oh, okay.
And then it was cool. So they have a tradition where when an opposing player hits a home run, they throw it back. So I got to see that 3 times because 3 Reds hit. Nomar was with the Cubs, and he hit a home run. So it was 4 home runs.
I've caught a ball have you ever caught a baseball at a game?
No, I caught in a batting practice for an Indians game, a ball. I tried to catch a ball and it bounced off my.
You hit your hand, went up in the stands. When the Lake Erie Crushers were playing, I caught a couple balls there. I never caught them majorly.
No, it wasn't in the stands. I was like, we were down closer to the.
Doesn't it feel like the last baseball game you went to could have been like 4 years ago?
Yeah.
I can't even remember the last time I went to Progressive.
I cannot wait until They're supposed to let fans in
They're
this
gonna
year,
allow
right?
fans, yeah. I would say they'll probably have like 10 to 15 at first, and maybe go from there. The Cavs are allowing 2,700 now. If you want to go to a Cavs game, man, let me know. I can get some tickets.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, because Vetix has them every fucking week.
How much?
Fuck, whatever the processing fee is, $15.
Yeah, I'll go to Cavs game. Yeah, I'm looking forward. I can't wait to go back to the Indians game. I just like the whole atmosphere. I like the bar setting and everything.
I wonder how they're gonna change that because Progressive Field is a very hey, you get there first and stand around kind of place. So I wonder if they're gonna just block that whole area.
Yeah,
off
I don't know.
anyway,
Yeah, that's true. But I like how like you walk out any exit and there's like restaurants everywhere. You know.
Progressive Field has such best food, man. It compared to like the Brown Stadium
Yeah.
and fucking the Q.
I always compare like when I go to I've been to like maybe like 10 baseball stadiums. I always like to compare like the atmosphere.
Did you ever been to Baltimore?
Yes, Baltimore's got
Camden
a
Yards
good.
is amazing. I love that.
Camden
place.
Yards is a Camden Yards. I compare to atmosphere like bar setting wise because you walk out and Cincinnati too has a bunch of bars too. Phillies has like a it's kind of in the middle of nowhere, but there's like this huge like complex where there's like 18 bars that everybody goes to.
I've been to Philly many times. I went there for the draft. Me and Hernan and Dennis. But I never been to. I don't think I've been to a game out there.
Brewers Stadium, Miller Stadium.
I've never been to Milwaukee. That's a place I've never been.
That oh yeah,
I've been
went
to
there.
Wisconsin. I've never been to Milwaukee. We got to go to Green Bay next year.
Yes. Oh, they're playing.
Yeah, Browns are playing the Packers next year.
In Green Bay.
Green
Oh, we gotta go. We gotta go.
I got season tickets already paid for next year.
Oh, I'm going. I'm going to that. I don't care how much tickets are. I'm going to that.
Dude, fucking Green Bay should be pretty sweet. I think that game.
Oh
will be
my,
awesome.
that's for sure.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I'm there. I am there.
We're playing Minnesota too. I am 100% going to Minnesota because Gornflow, my buddy Joe Gornflow is up there.
Okay.
So we might just drive up on that. I think because if you go, as long as you make it through Indiana, Illinois is already weed legal, and
Milwaukee, Minnesota is quite the drive.
it's about what 15 hours,
Something
12
like
hours.
that.
Like
Yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah.
We can get Hernan. That's a long trip for Hernan. Fuck.
Green Bay for sure, though. I'm in for
Green Bay's
Bay,
probably
man.
only about 8 hours because how far is from?
You lose
Okay, well-
because you lose an hour or gain an hour.
Yeah, you get an hour going to the central.
Because it took we drove to Milwaukee. I don't know how far Green Bay is from Milwaukee. Milwaukee was about 6-7 hours.
Back in the day, the Packers used to play half their games in Green Bay and then half their games in Milwaukee.
Oh, yeah. But Milwaukee, where the Brewers play, they're like in an industrial parkway,
Okay.
and there's nothing around. We were like looking for a bar or restaurant afterwards. There was nothing. We had to go back to our hotel.
Sometimes it's like it was like
It's
that
a
in
shitty location.
well remember were you in the Buffalo trip or no?
No, I didn't go to Buffalo trip.
Buffalo's kind of like that. Orchard Park is in the middle of nowhere, and like
Is
there's
it?
one bar there, and that's about
Yeah.
it. Like you can't go anywhere. Well, Cleveland's kind of like that too.
Like-
I mean, if you're going to a Cavs game or something like that, well, right now it's dead as fuck. but
And
even before that, there's not many places. To
Is
go
it-
sometimes.
Boston. Boston's a good location too. Fenway Park it's a good
I've never been
location.
to fan. I don't want to like
And
baseball
it-
parks.
And it's funny. So Wrigley Field, that's a happening spot too. There's bars and restaurants all over the place. White Sox, where they play, they're kind of in the ghetto. That's the south side.
Oh yeah, I remember the old commission.
And they have like a bar in their stadium, like outside, like you don't have to have the tickets like right outside so anybody can walk in.
Mhm.
And that's all I saw. What the fuck?
I'll tell you a ball. No, have you ever been to Yankee Stadium?
No.
Yankees. I went to the 2008. I went to Yankee Stadium. It was the last year before they built the new one. That place was man. The Bronx is fucking ghetto.
We were gonna do. Remember, we were gonna do that a couple years ago, and it fell through. We're gonna do because the Indians were gonna play the Yankees and the Mets back to back, and we had tickets. We were gonna get tickets for both, a game for each stadium, but that fell through.
That'd have been cool to fucking do the Giants Jets last year, but
But yeah, I wanted to go to the Yankee Stadium, the old Yankee Stadium.
and it was the
play
last year for that Charlie. They had was it Charlie Cashley? No, it was their announcer. Jeter still used him on a recording after
He honored him in
died.
that. Correct.
Yeah, he was 99 years old. That was his last year.
Derek Jeter. I think Shepard.
Batting number 2,
Gene Shepard, I think his name.
Derek
is.
Jeter. Yeah, he was.
Shepard, I think it was last. Gene Shepard, maybe I have to look it up.
He was fucking stud, man. And
But yeah,
90,
Jeter.
Can you imagine being 99 years old still going to work every day, man?
Mhm. But yeah, that's one thing I wanted to do. Like, I'm not a Yankees fan by any means, but just going to like walking around Monument Park and seeing all the busts of all the, Babe Ruth and Lou Gehrig and, people like that, Joe DiMaggio.
Have you ever been to a league park over in East End?
No,
You should go check it out, man. I've been over there 3-4 times.
no.
It's, I went to back in '92 or '93. We went to Gateway when they first built it, Progressive Field, then Jacobs Field, now Progressive Field, and we took a brick from there. We took a bunch of bricks. We stole a bunch of bricks from the construction site, and we went to League Park. We got like a brick from each place.
Oh, nice.
I know where they're at now, though. They're long.
You go to a lot of.
Small chance they're in the box somewhere, but
I miss Municipal. I have a lot of memories from
I
Municipal.
was at the last baseball game there.
I went to so was I. Remember that trial? The bathroom, the trial.
Big fucking bathtub.
Yeah. Wrigley Field brought back a lot of memories because they have that same setup. And
Did you ever been to Ohio Stadium see the Buckeyes?
No.
It's still like that, ain't it?
Yeah, that's nowhere. Have you been there?
Yeah, I mean, we went and saw last year, 2 years ago. It was fucking pouring rain, man.
That's what I wanted to do.
We were sitting, like you mentioned, the Horseshoes Bowl like this. We were way up here, and that stadium is just so badly designed.
That's on the bucket.
Whoa. What the hell is Google doing? Yeah, we were way the fuck up on the top, man. We had to finagle through some people and move around some
what? That's definitely on the bucket list. I want to go to a game in each stadium for the Buckeyes, Michigan.
Have you ever been to Dick's Stadium, see a Kent State game?
To go what, Kansas State?
Kent State.
Kent State. No, I've never been
That's
to
a fun
college.
time down there too.
I've never been to a college football.
Oh, you would love it, dude. College football's a shit.
Never
No,
been to college football,
social distancing, but man, college football was fucking awesome back in the day.
Yeah, I just to be in that atmosphere, man.
Even Kent State, man. We used to go to last year. I used to even take the kids. We'd go to Kent State basketball games or Cleveland State right downtown. And now they're out in fans in, man. They're not letting anybody. It'd be nice to go down there and fucking go to some of it. I mean, Cleveland State is not like they sold out every game, but you can still socially distance.
Mm-hmm.
The Curious Singer is still here. Yes, for those if you guys are just popping in the show now at the later time, we had a makeover earlier, and I'm still looking fucking fly and flake and all that shit.
I'm getting used to it by now.
I know, right now it's just like second nature. This is gonna have to be my look now, Joe, the purple hair guy.
No.
Yeah, no, this is probably like a one-time only thing.
But what are you doing? What are you doing for the Super Bowl?
I don't know. What should we do? We should do something. I mean,
I'm having
I could watch it here theoretically, but I mean, I'd like to go out.
Yeah, I'm having
You have people over at your house?
We have people. We have some, a small gathering of people. I'm working.
Less than 10. I'm sure.
I'm working in the morning. Yeah, I'm working in the morning.
Oh, see, I'm off Monday, but I gotta get weed though. So I'm
working Sunday morning, so
I might go up tonight to get. No, not tonight. What's today? Today's Friday.
I never miss the Super Bowl. I miss
one Super Bowl. I passed out.
The last Super Bowl I missed was the 2012. I missed both Super Bowls that the Giants beat the Patriots.
Do you remember the one? I think it was 2002. It was the Rams, and the Rams lost. Maybe the Patriots, but
the Rams lost to the Patriots. That's the last. That was Brady's last.
Wasn't it? Yeah, I was. I went to
field goal. No,
I was at Kent State then. I was my only semester I lived on campus, and my buddy Cameron was there, and we went down to the Rathskeller to watch the game.
No, it wasn't that long ago.
Yeah, it was 2002.
The Patriots. No. 2002 was.
Let's look this up. 2002 Super Bowl.
2002 was Patriots Rams.
Yeah, that's what I just said. Patriots Rams.
Oh yeah, that's right. They played the St. Louis Rams, and then this couple years ago,
and
the
that
Los
was
Angeles Rams.
Fucking Tom Brady in that game, wasn't it? Wow.
Yeah, that's Drew Bledsoe. That's when that's the season he replaced Drew Bledsoe.
That's insane when you think. Yeah, he was the MVP that year, and it was fucking 19 years ago, and I was in college then.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, me and Cameron went down to I was like, where do you want to go watch the game? He's like, let's go down to the basketball. There was a bar on campus. So we went down there to watch. It was a big screen TV. It was all fuzzy and shit. And I got fucking lit, dude. And at halftime, I just went back to the dorm and passed out.
Nice.
But I missed that game live.
Nice.
There's a couple other games I got drunk for. But what was your favorite Super Bowl memory, you think? What was your favorite Super Bowl? Super Bowl memory or just Super Bowl period?
I had to say it, but the Steelers Cardinals 09.
Oh, with the catching
James Harrison, and that was a nail biter of a game, man. That was a pretty intense game, and the outcome the outcome wasn't what I wanted for the Steelers to win, but that was a good game. That was probably my favorite game to watch.
I'll tell you, I gotta go way back though, because I told you I lived in Chicago Burbs back in the 80s. I mean, that 85 Bears Super Bowl, You'll never experience something like that just going through it. Man, it was everywhere.
Oh, you experiencing that?
Because like you go to the fucking McDonald's and they just have football cards of all the Bears on them, and everything was just it was crazy.
NFL was a couple years ago when they celebrated their 100th anniversary, and they came out with the greatest teams of all time, and the 85 Bears was number 2.
The 08 Patriots and the 85 Bears are the 2 best teams I've ever seen. That David Tyree catch with the helmet was such a fluke. It was a great catch, phenomenal. But I mean that fucking 08 Patriots team was just top to bottom, just kicking.
And they didn't even win. They
didn't
win the
18-0,
Super Bowl.
and then they went to fucking lose it, dude. Crazy, and a freak ass catch. The freak is the freak. Oh, did you hear? I don't know if you're a gamer or not, but
No.
NCAA NCAA football is coming back for the next generation systems, which is fucking awesome news.
I am not a gamer.
Because you can run college formations, you can run the triple option, all that kind of shit, man.
I'm old school all the way, man. Old school.
Tecmo Bowl.
Tecmo
Did you
Bowl.
know that in Tecmo
I
Bowl
love
that
Tecmo
the
Bowl.
producers who made the game in, I think it was Japan or whatever, they really never didn't know how good Bo Jackson was. They just knew he was good, so they made him just like the best in the game because they didn't never seen him play.
What was it? What was it? I had the one that had John Elway.
The second one, the Browns were pretty good, and the second Super Tecmo Bowl, I think.
Yeah, I had one of the one with the John Elway's face on it. The cartridge. That's the one I had. I think that was one of the technical.
I hate it. They had a John Elway football on the thing. I used to kick the game. We got 10 viewers, man. That's good. Thanks to everybody who's been watching today, man.
Yeah,
Appreciate
thank you.
I've been spending a lot of time on YouTube, so we got a lot of getting a lot of love this week. And I think Blake TV. I don't think he did his show. He used to do a show on Fridays.
Hey, do you need it? Or you didn't talk about the big news,
What big news?
or is that a secret? The database news.
Oh yeah, the people know we're on IMDb. I still got to go on. I got to go in there and put all the shows, and that's gonna take quite a while. It's probably gonna be a month or 2, or it's probably not gonna be complete till the summer. I'll get all. It's a lot.
So what Joe's trying to say is we are officially on IMDb, the International Movie Database.
Oh, we can look up some star rankings while we're talking about. Let's see where Pat's star ranking is right now on IMDb. IMDb Pro. If you're out there and you ever need some celebrities' contact info or some shit, I can look it up on IMDb.
And why did you pick that picture? Of all the pictures.
Because when Kim took that picture to work, her coworker said that guy looks sexy.
No, because you're very. I thought I was.
All right, Pat. Right now, you're 6,074,952 ranked most popular celebrity in the entire world right now.
Wow. And how did they determine this?
I have no idea.
What are you? Are you higher?
Yeah, I think I was at like 1 million. Let's see. Go back to my page.
I'm the 6 million. You're the 1 million.
Yeah, I'm at 1 million. See, but here, if you check out, I was up.
Don
I was up damn near almost 200,000.
wasn't Don like 10 million something?
This was right around when the fucking McNeely interview really killed it. Let's see where Don's at here. You guys can't see this. Is great radio right here. You guys can't fucking see the.
You should have. You should put your TV on and post it.
I tried, man. I tried earlier. It wasn't fucking working. It pissed me off. We talk about upcoming guests. Yeah, so I got, DC Glenn. I'm still waiting to hear back from him. Still waiting to hear back from Ova Voivode and Etta Movie Mosas from Nigeria. The wrestler Tugboat. He said he would do the show. He still hasn't gotten back to me. I still haven't heard from Tyler Hansborough. Still haven't heard from. There was another wrestler too. I can't remember his name. And then there was another.
I guess see what Indians are available.
I've tried so many Indians. I couldn't get fucking one of them.
Kenny Lofton.
I tried Lofton. He saw my message, didn't respond. It's rough. I don't know why. All right, Don Shear is at. Let's see if you're ranked higher than Don. Don's at 10 million. You are beating Don right now, buddy.
What about Tom?
Let's see here. Western Beer Reviews is in the house. Bo Jackson's still making TDs on Tecmo Bowl. All right. Let's see. Don Shear. If anybody wants to join us, man, for a little chatty chat, fucking hit me up. Join the party. I'm down to go a little bit longer if you guys want. Wait, what was we looking up? Tom's ranking. Tom's, yeah.
Oh, we'll bounce one.
Let's see here. Tom is at 7,630,000. Nice. So, what have you learned today, Patrick?
I learned that you are an even uglier woman than you are a man. I thought you were an ugly man.
I am a dead sexy man, but yeah, I would, if you're looking at me on the camera from the makeup from earlier, I would not be a good looking chick. At least with purple hair. Maybe if I did a blonde, I don't know, even then I would be probably still butt ugly. I don't know. But I got a jawline for chicks, man. I don't got a jawline for dudes. It's not a chick jawline, you know? Very prominent.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
I just wish Don was here. His reaction to
I know. Don would have been good here for this, man. Don, if
Are
you're
you
out
all kidding me? You all gonna be like that the whole goddamn show?
there- yeah, I don't know what you're doing, Don. You should have came out
You
here.
all
Don.
kidding me, man?
You should have came out here, Don. I don't know what to tell you, man. But I'd like to thank the wife for Kim, beautiful wife Kim, for showing up today and doing the makeup. I know she's tired, man. She was up at like 4 a.m, so she sacrificed for this. So that was cool, man.
For work? Oh,
How much do I tip you?
huh?
At Western Beer Reviewers, how much do I tip you? As much as you want, brother. We have a Patreon out there somewhere. I don't know what. I can't remember the path. Well, I don't know. I think somebody donated. RJ donated $5 one time, and we're just gonna leave that in there until we get big, and then we're gonna. I think, and I got like there's some money in the T-shirt fund too. If you Google Square Table Degenerates Podcast T-shirts, you can get the classic T-shirt with the misspelling on it. I haven't come out with a new T-shirt yet, but someday, if you're out there and you know how to do T-shirts, slide in my DMs, man, because that way you can help me out. I also like to thank my daughter for coming in and doing the wig. Pat for showing up today.
Yeah.
Check out some of the channels, man. If you haven't subscribed to everybody's channel out there, Western Beer Reviews is good. Jeremy V's a solid channel as well. We talked about Squirrel, the White Chipmunks earlier. She had a dip, but check out who else did I check in today? Blake TV, great. The Cop and the Babe. Talk to Josh. Great channel as well, man. A lot of love on YouTube, a lot of love out there. Thanks everyone for checking out the show tonight.
Thank you.
Please subscribe if you haven't already.
Please.
Next week, I'm hoping Jared Brown might be on. I'm not sure. He hasn't hit me back up yet, but he said he would do the show. So we'll see what's going on there. I got my anniversary next week, so we'll see what's going on there. But it's gonna be 12. Wait, I was married in 09, so it'll be what, 13, 12? I don't know.
12.
12.
You were
Yeah, I mean 12
February
years.
of
12 years
09,
anniversary.
yeah.
So wish the wife happy anniversary if you see her out there. And take us home, Pat.
Thanks for joining us this Friday night and every Friday night from 9:30 to 11, where we invite you to get infected.
All right, had a fun time, guys. Subscribe and like. Let's talk to you next week. Later.
Bye.